Hi everyone, we're back for season 2. How exciting. And we're in a whole new location. Now there's 2 different theories about how this came about. As most of you know, Shaw has moved and there's no studio in their new location. The second theory, the one I think is more likely, is because we were kicked out for bad behavior. Well, not me. It's those 2 baddies, Agnes and Lori. As a result, we had to find someplace else to tape our show. And it had to be someplace that didn't charge because, well, we're all volunteers and we have no money. One thing I learned about Chilliwack, there are a lot of generous business owners here, so we had some options. And for various reasons, we chose to come to Co-work Chilliwack. If you want to know where it is, it's on Harvard Place, right off of Airport Road. Now we have 2 different people to thank for that. Michael Berger, who works here, and it just so happens Michael and I both belong to a symphony improv team. The other person to thank is Michael's boss and the owner of Co-work, and that's Tim McAlpine. So thanks to them, we're here. We have 2 guests today. Our first guest is Julie Head. She is a wife, a mother, and a business owner, and these are some of the things we'll talk about. Time for us to get to know Julie Head. Julie.
Hi, Nancy.
So great of you to come onto the show. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So, Julie, I detect an accent. As you all know, I have a really good ear for accents. Jamaican, right, Mom?
Close. No, I'm from England.
From England. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're in your garden in England.
Okay.
Sipping your tea.
Okay.
You're looking at your roses, and then all of a sudden you get this dream of moving to Canada. Mm-hmm. What does that look like?
Yeah, we came to Canada in, what year was it now? 1995. It was actually my husband's idea.
Okay.
He always had this childhood dream of moving to Canada. Mm-hmm. And we came to Canada with a view of running a nursery. So that's what we did.
Now, you also in your bio, it said that you did accounting too, or working at an accounting firm.
Yeah, I also was working for a firm of accountants. That's before I went to the driving school. So that was my background. Yeah.
Okay, so accounting, driving school, nursery.
That's right.
That's quite a jump there.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to sort of jump around in what I do, try different things.
So when you came to Canada, where'd you land?
Well, we started off in Abbotsford and we were there for 4 years. But we wanted to start a nursery and we lived atop of a hill with the it was like this. So we moved to Chilliwack where the land was nice and flat and fertile.
Okay, so now it was you and your husband, just you and your husband, or do you have children?
And Sophie. We had Sophie when we moved to Canada.
Okay.
And we've since had a second daughter, Lauren.
How old was Sophie when you came here?
She was actually 4, just 4.
Oh.
4 years old.
She wouldn't realize the difference or have any trouble fitting in, obviously, right?
Well, Sophie actually did have trouble fitting in because she had an English accent.
Oh, okay.
And the other children at school wouldn't speak to her because she had a funny accent. So she lost her accent very fast. So she could fit in.
Oh yeah, just thinking, wonder where she got that accent from.
I don't know.
So when you came here, what were your first impressions overall?
Well, actually, when we first moved here, we moved in October and it rained for the whole of October. And I thought, is this what happens in Canada? It rains all the time. But then, of course, the weather changed and it was just very open. I don't know, the pace is slower over here. But people drive slower, more relaxed. Right. Just everything's on a more relaxed basis.
But the rain, you should have been used to that, right?
Yes, I know. You think of England as being raining, but I think actually we have more rain in BC than England does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have family still in England?
Yes, all our family's in England.
And do you go back and visit often?
Occasionally.
Would you ever move back?
No.
No? All right.
No, I like Canada too much.
Okay. So, all right, so I'm just thinking of all the things you've done now. Just, you come here and then you open up a B&B, which is, again, totally different from anything you were doing in England.
Yes.
And then you decide to give up that business for whatever reason? Is there a reason why? You just...
Because our goal was to start and run a nursery. Mm-hmm. And so that was just a stepping stone. Stephen was working in a nursery in Abbotsford. And then we moved to Chilliwack to actually start our own nursery.
Okay, what kind of nursery? What exactly do you have?
That we have?
Yes.
We have a herb nursery.
Okay.
And we grow over 100 different types of herbs.
And who do you sell them to? Like, could I walk in there and buy? Okay, thanks a lot.
No, sorry, Nancy. No. We're a wholesale nursery, and so we sell to garden centres all across BC and Alberta, Manitoba.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
How long have you had that business for now?
We started in June 2003.
You got your motorcycle license?
Yeah, I'm so excited. In August last year, I started to ride a motorbike for the first time. And I went through a course with V-Twin driving school, biking school, and I actually passed my test in September. So I have now got, I'm a proud owner of a Harley Davidson motorbike. So I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I can't wait to spring and warmer weather so I can get back out on my bike.
Well, I'm just trying to picture it because you're not exactly a big person, not very tall or whatever, and the bike, it would be like me getting on the bike, so same idea. So do you have a step stool to get up?
I don't have a step stool, but I have the lowest seat possible on my bike, and I have to wear 3-inch heels to be able to touch the ground. And I can just about touch the ground like that, so I can ride.
I've been in the Harley Davidson store, and I borrowed some chaps and things.
Yes, I know.
Well, how do things fit? Because I had to roll the chaps up like probably about this much.
Yeah. Well, with chaps, they're leather. You can actually cut them off at whatever height or length you want them. So that's the good thing about chaps.
Okay.
You just get the scissors out.
Actually, I just have to confess, it's thanks to Julie and her husband Stephen that I was in the store because I was asked by Stephen, right, her husband, to be the MC for the hog rally, which was super exciting, you know. So we're going to have to take a break.
Okay.
So don't go away. Oh, no,
I
you
won't
wouldn't
go
anyway.
away.
Stay tuned, we will be right back. We're back with Julie Head. She brought some of her herbs today, and she's going to be planting them and explaining what they are as she goes along, right, Julie?
That's right. So today, I just thought we would make a planter. So when we're making a planter, we first of all have to have a container. And it doesn't really matter what container you use, as long as it has drain holes in the bottom. So you could even use a cowboy boot if you want, as long as you make a drain hole in the bottom. But once you have your planter, then the first thing you need to do is to put some rocks for drainage in the bottom. So, I don't know if you can see these, but these are just rocks out of my yard.
All right.
So we'll just tipple these. I've got half a container here, so you need about an inch of rocks in the bottom.
An inch of rocks.
So that makes a lot of noise. Like to make lots of noise. So once we have our rocks in the bottom, this prevents the plants actually sitting in a wet, soggy base.
Okay.
So it allows for drainage for the roots to actually,
so
they're not sitting in water. Then what we need to do, then we put our medium in.
Your medium?
Our medium.
Not your large, not your small.
So this is our growing medium, and it's bark, peat, and perlite. That's the main ingredient.
The perlite, that's the little white stuff, right?
Yeah, the little white bits are the perlite. And again, this helps with drainage. So it stops the soil mixture being saturated.
And I know you use peat because it helps retain the moisture.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's right, yeah. So we have peat, bark, and perlite.
We have peat on camera.
There's peat on
never
camera?
mind.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind.
Actually, there's also a slow release in here, the slow release fertilizer.
Okay.
I think it's a 3-month slow release fertilizer in here. So you want to fill this up probably 3/4 full before you place your herbs. We're planting herbs today, so we're going to have a herb planter.
Okay.
So this is very dusty, actually. So we ended up getting covered in dust.
Are there certain herbs that go well together, and are there some that don't go well together?
When you're making a planter, it's good to know what herbs prefer drier conditions.
Okay.
And herbs that prefer to be moist.
All right.
So I have a variety of herbs here today. If you can.
This one? You want this?
If you can pass me that one, that's good.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start off with this one. This is golden lemon thyme, and this prefers slightly drier conditions. But these are our tags. Fragro is our brand, as you know.
Oh, I think we forgot to mention that earlier.
Yeah, so Fragro herbs, they're grown by us in Chilliwack. And on the back of our tag, it shows what type of
Okay.
conditions the plants would like. So
Right.
this likes to be full sun, and it also likes the slightly drier conditions.
All right.
So just see if that's a good thing to go there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put rosemary and I'm going to put lavender, because these three things all like to be slightly drier.
Okay.
We're going to put this one in the center, but I just wanted to show you like the variety of different rosemaries. We do about 10 different rosemaries.
I didn't know there were 10 different rosemaries to be had.
So this one's a pink flowering one.
Mm-hmm.
It grows to about 5 feet tall if it survives our winter. But isn't that pretty?
It is pretty.
I just love the flowers on that one. And this one is called Huntington Carpet, and it's a trailing one. I don't know if you can see, it's already starting to trail. So you could actually put this on the edge of a container and it would start to cascade over.
Oh, that would be nice.
But we're actually going to have this one. And this one's called Grisea. And this has the widest leaves and also the biggest flowers.
All right. And it grows more straight up, right?
And it's upright as opposed to a trailing one. Yeah. So when you're making a container, it's a good idea to have the tallest plant, the plant that's going to go tallest in the center. Because it looks prettier that way.
It's purely aesthetics.
And usually you have shorter growing plants around the edge or trailing plants.
All right. I can
All right,
understand the
so-
trailing plants for
Yeah,
sure.
so we
Next.
just position that one there. So that's 2.
Okay.
We're then going to put a lavender because we also want to have a contrast not only of leaf shape, but also of leaf color. So here we've got green, we've got gray, and this, when it starts to grow through, has a golden appearance.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't look gray to me. It looks green, but just a paler green.
It's gray.
Okay.
It's
what
gray.
do I know? All right. Now, speaking
It's
of
classified as gray.
speaking of lavender, now I heard it's very calming, or like if you have trouble sleeping and if you
Yeah.
have the scent of gray.
That's right. A lot of people.
Lavender rather, not gray. See, I got gray on the brain.
I know. Yeah, lavender is calming. And if you smell this,
I'm
do you
just
feel
so
relaxed?
calm.
You feel relaxed.
I'm
and
going to have a
calm now.
nap.
It smells so nice.
It does
Oh, this
smell nice.
has really dark blue flowers.
Oh, it
Long
does?
spikes of beautiful dark blue flowers. It's
Ah.
really pretty.
Very nice.
So we're going to put that there and that there. So this is just like placement.
Okay.
And then we're going to add, there's 2 types of chives here. 2 types of chives that we grow. One's called garlic chives and the other is regular chives. And this has pink pom-pom flowers in the beginning of summer.
Oh, okay. So that's the one I think I've seen more
Regular
common.
chives.
Right.
yeah.
Okay. But
You want this one?
And this definitely smells like garlic. I love garlic, by the way.
So which one would you like? Would you like
I'd like the garlic one.
One of the garlic,
Because I
okay.
can eat this, right?
Of course you can.
Okay.
Yeah, these are all culinary herbs. So you
I'm
can
all
eat,
about the edible.
you can
let me
eat
tell
all
you.
of these. So we'll take that off.
Okay.
So now we've got different shaped leaves because these are long slender leaves.
Okay. So we're gonna have to do this really quickly.
Okay,
So
we're going to put this in the other corner. Do the parsley.
as Julie finishes up, unfortunately, you're not going to get to see the finished product. We're going to have another break, and then stay tuned because there's a whole other half to the show.